massive upsets, even a fight or two. It's a rivalry game that has defined both of these programs for generations. Welcome, everyone, to Williams-Brice Stadium, home in the South Carolina Gamecocks. As we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Clemson Tigers, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. The Gamecocks will kick it away to start. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Clemson's offense makes its way onto the field to open this game. And the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive in games like this, guys, and it's crucial to get your emotions under control.
No doubt. In rivalry games, you've got to limit the mental errors and you've got to limit the penalties because those will kill you, Bob.
And you got to come out under control. It means so much. We know that. The fans are all talking about it, but it's just football.
You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on.
No doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his...
It's a fumble! Defense grabs the football, and there he goes! There he goes! Attack! Touchdown, Gamecocks! The defense putting points on the board.
You practice these moments as a defense, but you never know when they're going to come to fruition. But how about it? The scoop, the ball's on the turf. They scoop it up. They take it to the house. The defense takes care of business and said, offense, we don't need you. We'll put points on the board.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. And he's coming out of the end zone. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Finding themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here. Looking left. He makes a catch. Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. The game, originally held during the State Fair at Columbia as Big Thursday, was officially named the Palmetto Bowl in 2014. A trophy came a year later, replacing the old Hardee's Bowl trophy.
Very apropos. A silver palm tree for the Palmetto Bowl. That makes sense, David. This is the biggest...
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And this defense gets the first sack. And listen, it is so important to hit the QB, to affect the QB. Last week only had 2 sacks for this defense. They got to continue to put pressure and get that guy to the ground.
And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Clemson will send the punt team out. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Yes, the first one of the day out of there, and we saw a lot of him in that loss last week, 4 times to be exact. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. So South Carolina's offense will go to work for the first time. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense.
Oh, he's got some space. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. That's why they're a top 10 offense.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Complete to the right. Gets him on the ground at the 31, but a nice pickup of 15 yards there. A first down for the offense. To the air, it's Denson. Bringing the heat. They're working that left side. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll keep it himself. Picks up the first down, still moving. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. Bringing it back. Touchdown, South Carolina. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. What about the speed from that defender on the return?
He's showing you, Reese, like, listen, it's not just wide receivers that can do that. I can take this thing to the house. I got some moves. Watch this. Unbelievable job flipping the field. Offense about to score. Defense makes the huge plays and gets points out of it.
Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. They try to pop a run on the draw. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The corners are walked up tight. Going to swing it on second down. Quickly to the tight end. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. It's first down from back at their own 24-yard line. Fires to the big fella. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. This rivalry dates back to 1896. It's been a little bizarre with the chicken curse, and it's a bit unusual, too, because the state school, South Carolina, isn't the perennial football power.
No, but it's kind of had its ebbs and flows a little bit back and forth. Some great coaches on both sides, but the in-state hate is beautiful.
You know, there's a lot of great rivalries, especially down in the South and the Deep South. This is one of the better ones, though, because you just never know what the out...
He's got it along the sideline. And how about that? What the doctor always ordered, an explosive play to the 40. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Card in the backfield. It's Mitchell. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it.
When they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field, you saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though, how quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They could not have drawn up a better start than this, already up 21-0. He lobs one high down the left side. Hits him inside the 20, still going. Touchdown, Gamecocks! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best... Are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
And they tacked on the extra point.
Clemson, 0.
Here he comes with the return. The coverage team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got his man on the right. He'll step out of bounds just short of the 25-yard line, and this offense has an explosive play early in the drive. Gets the back moving. Swings it out to the flat. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. To the air, it's Denson. Fires to the tight end. Still on his feet at the 40. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. Clemson ready to go back to work with another first down. The play action fake. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. That sack gets this offense behind the chains. It's second down. Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Now staring at a third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Trying to get rid of it. Another incompletion on third down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Clemson will send the punt team out. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Slips through the line. Touchdown, Gamecocks. The hidden yardage, the big play, special teams coming through. A dynamic, explosive return. The sliver of daylight exploding through it, just vaporizing and reappearing on the other side and housing it.
And punt returners are so quick. You can play touch football in an elevator with them and lose. You can't even get your hand on them. So quick, so elusive. Does such a great job making people miss, but still going full speed up the field to get all the way to the end zone and score the TD.
And he's coming out of the end zone. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. They've been gashed by the proverbial buzzsaw. Now to try to find a way to fight back into this game. Unloads to the wideout. He's open on the right. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
If they're going to sit back in zone, I'm going to make sure I know exactly what they're doing, find those holes, find those crossing patterns, and take advantage of that zone coverage.
Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Tigers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Get it out on the screen. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. They've got some work to do on this third and long from the 40. Looking for a man. It's Denson. Here comes the heat. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. He'll field the punt and look for room. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. He'll get this drive started from the 29. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Gonna run it, it's Bray. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be 3rd and long. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Spits it out to the back. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. Off the play fake on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. And the defense was right there to make the tackle, but not before they get it to the 12 and set up in the red zone. And the Tigers have moved it inside the 20. Looking to pass. It's Denson. Swings it out to his running back. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. The Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, oh, I got to get my feet set. Make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
Fires to the tight end. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. We'll see if that failed 4th down in their own end last time, David, sort of curbed some of the aggressiveness.
When you hear about it all the time in football, go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you in a hole. And, Jesse, now the offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed not getting that first down. You could see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them.
Breaks into the open. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. They'll immediately call timeout.
Timeout, South Carolina.
They'll get set for the free kick after the safety.
Set to kick this one away.
Creates a little room. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense,
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And if your job is to irritate, to confuse, to hit, to make quarterbacks feel very uncomfortable, this defense is definitely doing their job. 6 sacks. That's the way to make the quarterback feel like he's having a hard day. He's had no response. This offensive line has no response. Just a sack party.
And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag. Some hand fighting at the point of the catch will draw the penalty, but this one is going to go against the offense. And here comes the offense on second down. He'll do it himself. And they'll knock him down.
And dude, when you got a guy like this that can just hit the gas and go pick up 15-plus yards, what a luxury. How nice is it to have a quarterback like that when I'm a tailback, when I can send the tailback one direction?
Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
They got more sacks than a grocery store. Goodness gracious, time and time again, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground. This defense having their way.
Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety. Turning it on! He has the first and still on his feet. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense setting up shop at the 46, first and 10. They'll give it to him again. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
it's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
He uncorks a laser deep down the middle.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his second of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. Hammers his way across the 10, picks up 4 to the 11.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
DB's locked up tight on the receivers. They go to the draw. Punches ahead, they'll give him a yard to the 13.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
He unleashes a long one. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Taking it the other way. He's at the 20.
The defense thought in this game they were going to have an opportunity to pick some passes off. And what a great job. Down deep in the opponent's territory, he jumps the route, he intercepts it, returns it now inside the 5-yard line, setting his offense up in beautiful field position.
And the sudden change situation even more difficult for this defense facing a 1st and goal. They're going to run it. He's going for the goal line. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And that kick was perfectly down the middle. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the Big Ten. Indiana is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Purdue. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have Big Ten fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Power football with the run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. Clemson will send the punt team out. We've seen a lot of the punt team 6 times tonight. He gets it away from his own end zone. Makes the catch right at the 50. Can they catch him? Very little will make the crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They'll go to the ground. There he goes. They stop him just a length or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. He's up to 81 yards on the ground, and he's been terrific all season, ranking in the top 10 in rushing. All things considered, he's probably lucky to be back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that one. You know, 2nd and short, and you're giving him the football. He can't get the first himself. Now it's 3rd down. He's looking over on the sideline like, call it again, throw me the ball, I can go do this. It's never a good feeling for the running back in that situation.
Wants to throw. It's St. Clair. Quickly complete. Touchdown, Gamecocks! And they take it in for 6 more points. These guys wanted to make a statement. Statement has been delivered.
It's your job to stop them. No, don't run the score up. Well, do something about it. The defense has to step up and make plays. Obviously, they're not willing to do that, so just keep running plays and keep scoring.
49, Clemson, 2.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll move the tight end. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Fires to the right. Working a little foot magic on the sidelines, and it'll be enough for the 1st down. One big play to get it up near midfield. Now they're in business at the 47. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. This has been happening all night. They stubbornly keep giving him the ball, and the defense is all over him. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Still running at the 40. Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the middle. Wide out trying to get it in. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1. And this is a really important series of plays, a chance to cut into the lead just before halftime. Right on the money. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? To throw, it's Denson. Here's the pressure. Touchdown, Tigers. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And they didn't start this first half the way you wanted to, but at least they're ending on a positive note. At least they're saying, guys, we put a drive together. We scored. We need some plays to go our way, but the offense has got some positive momentum, and that is a great thing going into the half.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Leach. He gets it across the 25 to the 27 after bringing it out of the end zone. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. The give to the back. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Really want to try to pick up at least half of the yardage needed on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Now improvising. On the run, fires downfield. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Hands it off. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. He now has 106 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. They're a couple of yards short of the 1st down, but the offense will stay out there on 4th down. Converts on 4th down, still going. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Here we go. Takes a handoff. It's Bray. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Final seconds of the 1st half, and they'll try to put up 3. And it's right down the boulevard. And that'll add 3 more to a lead that is already way out of hand. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. Ready to start the 2nd half, and Clemson will kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the 3rd. Back to pass, it's St. Clair. Using the quick game. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. And the Gamecocks come to the line in the hurry-up. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the 3rd quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out. And that's exactly what they're doing now.
And what a job by the defense, seeing the quarterback throw the football, break on the football, no space allowed. As soon as he catches it, defender meet ball carrier. And
going deep. Got it in stride inside the 20. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7.
I love when you back the defense off. If you want to get aggressive, I'll take shots down the field, make the defense play more conservative, and now what? Now you're in the red zone with a chance to get some points.
He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Gamecocks. South South Carolina starting to feel a little cocky, and why not as they stretch the lead on Clemson.
They're cocky, and they should be the way they're dominating this game on both sides of the ball. They are bringing it to Clemson.
And South Carolina's fan base is one of the best in the country, and they are jacked out of their mind right now to be putting it on their in-state rival.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Clemson has their paws on it, and they'll send out the offense. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now and the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. The Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Off play action. Just a short pass to the tight end. And this one will be stopped for no gain. In their vision of that play, someone would run free after making an easy catch. There was nowhere to run and nowhere to go except down.
Probably looked really good when they drew that one up on the board this week in practice, but obviously a lot more difficult to go out and execute. Give the defense credit. Great stop.
So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return gets a little bit of ground for the offense. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Man, what a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Yeah, and you know, you hear all these stupid commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive, because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
The Gamecocks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They make the stop, and this running game moves the chains as they get the first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football, and you're now seeing this up.
Oh, he's got some space. Headed to the end zone, and he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, South Carolina. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Dropping back, it's Eldridge. Makes the grab down the middle.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Here's a Heat. Makes the grab. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. Here comes Clemson with another first down. Pulls it and fires to the left. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to...
Breaks into the open. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit.
These last 2 plays really are a microcosm of why this guy is so dangerous as a dual-threat quarterback. He showed you the arm talent, he showed you the accuracy on the previous completion, and then on this play it's not open, so he takes off and runs and gets it. There's so many different ways this guy can affect you as a defense because of his athleticism, man. He is a special talent.
Out routes are very much about timing. It's got to be a quick, decisive movement from the quarterback. As soon as he sticks that foot in the ground, you know he's breaking out. Throw it right now so he can go make you a play. Great pitch, great catch.
Quarterback on the keeper. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd.
66, Clemson.
On the run from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. And even after that last score, still working with a great big cushion. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
No doubt, offense wants to keep running the football to win this game, but I'm wondering if they're starting to go to the well too often. They got to start showing some new wrinkles here in the second half.
Makes the grab. It's Agbana. Moves up to the 34-yard line. Give him a 10-yard pickup. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34.
There are a lot of smiles right now in this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
The sure hands, it's Skinner. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down.
Well, they pick up the 1st against zone coverage. The biggest key there is the quarterback understanding that A, it's zone, but B, what kind of zone is it? Is it 1 high safety? Is it 2 high safeties? And then you know instinctively where your best throw, where your highest percentage completion is based.
Makes the grab inside the 30. And they are pushing the ball down the field. A big pickup on that one, and the tackle is finally made.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be. And a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to throw, it's St. Clair. Oh, they're after him. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Now the play fake. Dances away from the pressure, going to his left. Oh, he got loose. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker.
Now, a 4th down.
One for 2 on 4th down attempts so far, and we will get a 3rd attempt here. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal from the 8. And the Gamecocks didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They've softened them up with a run. Now to throw it. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hip.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now is taking out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place. And that time, they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
We've reached the break. It's South Carolina holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. This offense believes you are given 4 downs for a reason. You've got to use all of them. 2 for 3 so far today. He wants it all. To the end zone, and it's picked off.
QB never saw the defender. He's staring his receiver down, telegraphing his throw, and the DB jumped all over that.
Corner's right up on that line of scrimmage. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to throw, it's Eldridge. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Didn't get a chance to show off those return skills, but he gives his offense the ball at the 29.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's pass, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right.
Turning it on! Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks for the 1st down.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're on offense. You have the lead, you want to chew the clock, keep the ball in the boot.
Looking for the end zone. He has kept those big, powerful thighs churning, but he'll be knocked down at the 1. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. They'll run it to the left here, looking for the goal line. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Gamecocks! They put up another score here in the 4th, and they are well on their way to an 11-1 regular season. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, it's gone final in the showdown between Georgia and Georgia Tech. Here's how it went down. Georgia looked less like a pack of dogs and more like a group of road warriors in a solid victory. This team almost always plays tough between the hedges, and today they found a way outside of Sanford Stadium. A top 25 clash and an impressive showing that could be a huge confidence builder for this program. Back to you.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Eldridge. Immediately fires to the middle. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47.
Nice job by the receiver on the in route there. And how about the speed? After he made his break, he was able to actually separate a little bit from the DB, helping out his QB on that one.
And his throw is incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain. Now facing a 3rd and long. Wants to throw it. Got it in the middle. It's Mitchell. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. Clemson will send the punt team out. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. On the run, it's Sampson. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Trying play action. He lost it high and deep down the left side. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Give to the running back. He's not going to make it. What a Good job by this defense to stop him in his tracks.
No gain on the play.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. The Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. Find some fresh air. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He'll pull it down and run. At the 40, there he goes. Crosses the 35, out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play, spotted at the 32. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, first and 10.
Here we go, sack.
They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Knocked down at the 29 after a pickup of 4.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football.
There he goes. Got some room into the goal line. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That score pushes us out to a comfortable margin, and they are oh so close to a 10-game winning streak.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, the lead is even bigger. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
16.
And he's going to try to return this one. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Clemson ready to dial up some ball plays. They've got it on offense. Throws to the wideout. Complete in the middle. Just what the doctor ordered to get away from the shadow of that goalpost and pick up a first down at the 23.
First down for the offense.
Back to pass, it's Eldridge. He's got him in the flat. Running through contact. He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Throwing right. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in.
Hopefully that's not going to affect the quarterback's confidence going back to this guy later. That was a catch he should have made. He dropped it. Let's see what the QB does moving forward.
To the air on second down. That's caught. It's Clement. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And I don't like the play call, guys. Screen pass at this point of the game against the defense playing big zones, prevent, trying to keep the ball in front. It's just not going to work. You've got to take shots offensively.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. And the throw out to the sideline, good for a few. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. So Clemson is lining up to punt this one away. He's got it. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Looking downfield on first down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Out across the 30 and out of bounds at the 33, and that's what you're looking for when you're backed up in your own territory. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Wants to go up top on first down. Floating away. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Gamecocks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. And this defense goes back-to-back sack, Jack.
And this offense has had a great day, and they've put some big plays together. But the last 2 plays, man, getting a little complacent. They got to protect their quarterback. That's back-to-back sacks. The offensive line has to do a better job.
Holds it in on the left. And what a huge chunk play for this offense. Just exactly what you need to move the ball down the field. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. The Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Got room to work. Oh, he's got some space. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first. And the Gamecocks kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Snagged out of the air. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. The Gamecocks, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. They get him stopped, but those feet kept moving until he was down to the 5.
And how good does that feel, right? You've got the lead in the 4th quarter. The defense knows you're going to try to run the ball to ice the game, and you rip off an 8-yard run. They know it's coming.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And that's exactly what this defense needed. They needed to have something positive. Giving up some yardage, they've given up some plays, no big deal. Got right back in it on this drive with that big sack.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. They'll send the back in motion. Scanning the field, it's Eldridge. Picked off. What a play to set him up. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Heat up them pass rushers, bringing them DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores late in the ball game, in the 4th quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy. I'm going to put all those DBs back.
Takes it the other way. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5.
This guy's been special today. Coming into this one, they thought they had an opportunity really to get him going, running the football, and he has delivered. You've seen the speed.
Back's going for the goal line. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And this always is the debate of where you fall. It's your job to stop me, or I should get concerned, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. He'll bring it out. He stopped at the 23, a couple of yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. To the air on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Clement. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. 1st down here for the offense. Looking to throw on 1st down. And they won't make the connection, going for the big play.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from.
And he throws another interception, his third of the night.
This is a beautiful situation for the defense. When you're up by 2+ scores and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock is their enemy. Great job playing pass, forcing the interception, almost putting the nail in the coffin.
The offense will use a timeout. Clock is stopped with 22 seconds left. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Tyler. Timeout is called by the offense. 16 seconds left in the game.
I like the mitts, the big fella coming in with the catch. Hey, running a little bit of a route, showing a little wiggle, getting open, throw him the football. That's what he catch it, big fella.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Pocket breaking down. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
And the defense gets the big 3rd down stop, creates some momentum. Hey, I don't know if they're going to go for it on 4th down, but the defense is continuing to fight, continuing to hustle, continue to fly around. Like these are positive signs from a group that you know needs to continue to grow, needs to continue to build, needs to continue to get better.
Finds him out of the backfield. Crosses the 30. He's got a lane. He'll go out of bounds, and he steps out right at the 8-yard line, and this offense is in business. After this, it'll be a wrap. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And they say play to the final whistle. This offense took it to heart. Scoring late, maybe they could have wasted the clock. They made no doubt about it. This one took it.
From the gun, looking for a man. He makes the grab in the end zone for the 2-point conversion. I don't think it would have killed them to kick it there. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll return it. He stopped the return right there, and that will do it. This one is in the book. Anytime South Carolina takes down Clemson, as it just did in this rivalry game, you can expect them to get a little bit cocky, and they deserve it. That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.